Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage of the Champions League. I'm James Cebulski. Two of the best in Europe collide on the ice tonight. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Bulldogs start with possession as we are now underway. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Trying to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
And he takes the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Ingolstadt's got the puck along the wall. Agostino's moving it ahead. Puts it on net. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out.
Man, it's really difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Huge steal at his own end. Barber's got it on the offensive end. Stops it cold. The Bulldogs have it now. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Ingolstadt's got the puck against the boards. Denies him with the save. Back to the point, he set it up. And that's blocked from someone in front. Ingolstadt's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck. Through center. Makes a move in front. And that's off the iron.
Oh, a great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
The Bulldogs gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. Ingolstadt's moving it along the wing. The Panthers looking against the half wall. Here he is, wristed on that. Big time stop.
Sogard's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Inside the offensive end now down the left. Makes the save! The Bulldogs move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves around along the half wall. Can't connect. What a steal in his own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Takes a shot. Beats the steal!
With his speed here, and if you look at him in the way he attacks, he knows exactly where he's going to go. He's driving play because he trusts his feet. I mean, he is so fast, he rolls by the defender, and then he puts it in. That's just great from start to finish.
The Panthers jump out to a 1-0 lead here, and they have been the better team, I'd say, through the better part of this first period here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they really have it, and I feel like they've settled into the game nicely, James, and they've had good possession time, and they get rewarded there by capitalizing on the opportunity, but I really feel like these next few shifts are really important. You're the back half of the first period, you just scored. You got to find a way to continue to push.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. Takes the pass. And turns aside the slapper with ease. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Just misses.
James, I'm not sure if goals look better when they go bar down, but you can see that he was looking to go bar down, and instead he sails it up over the net.
Ingolstadt's got it now. Handles it along the blue line. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Panthers wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Jensen's taking it from his own end. Here's a shot. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. Long pass across the ice. They gain the zone from the left side. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie comes up. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. And play has resumed here in period number 2. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
The Panthers are playing hard tonight, in particular in the offensive zone. They've got that shot mentality. They're driving and attacking the net.
Hit scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. I love that he pounced on the puck right after the defensive zone turnover. He wanted to make good out of that costly turnover, and he does, sliding it right inside the post.
The Bulldogs have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
Oh, it's some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Ellis plays the puck. Takes the feed. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Great pass from off the right side. Feed to the middle, and that's stopped. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Evan Donato's got it in the offensive zone. Slides by the chip. Denies him in close.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Skates to the crease. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. And that's put away by Powell. Back to the point it goes. And he says no. Nice feed from the right wing. Moves inside. Just misses.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Skates across the blue line. Fires it on net. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, and they'll have to get a G. You know that their first few starts will be more emergent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. They call that a 50-50 puck battle, James. Well, not when he's on the ice. I know who's coming out with it. is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Pass across to Andrews. The Bulldogs gain possession. Ingolstadt's got the puck. Handles the pass. On the attack along the boards. How did he stop that one?
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Cuts to the paint. Oh, off the iron.
Ingolstadt's players can't get too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead. They've been effective in the offensive zone, and they're continually generating some shots. Duckus has a quick set of hands, and boy, are they on display right now. I mean, he lets that shot off. Not much time and space, but he gets it off in a hurry, just rings the pipe.
Ingolstadt's got the decided edge of the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Panthers win the draw. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Sends a pass over. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. The Bulldogs will play it from the defensive zone. And he loses control here. Looks to set up along the point. Whistling close. And that's broken out. The Bulldogs will take it from the back of the net. Straight up the middle. Here they come. The Bulldogs take it along the wall. Slides the puck over. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Late goings of this period. The Panthers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Donato's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Barber's got it across the line. Here's a shot. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
The Panthers have generated plenty of quality scoring chances, and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he takes the feed, puts it off the outside of the frame.
The Panthers' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Quick shot! Oh, what a step by so hard! The Bulldogs will play the puck from behind the net. And loses possession after a solid hit. Here's a blast! Way too much congestion blocks that.
Carlson's moving pretty slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
Receives the pass. The Bulldogs played along the wing. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Nice zone entry from the right side. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Carlson's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And they win the draw on their own end. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around.
return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Ingolstadt's got it in their own zone. Moves it to Ellis. Moves the puck over to Agostino. Shot! And that one's denied! The Bulldogs take the puck through the neutral zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Barbers crossed the line and is on the attack now. Shot! Denies him with the save. Ingolstadt's got a hold of the puck now. There's a shot. Here's a side-to-slap shot. Wow! From the right side, moves it up ahead. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Picked up by Agostino.
The Panthers have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Takes a shot. Makes a save.
Sogard's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Ingolstadt's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. The Panthers win the defensive zone faceoff. They go on the attack through center. Moves it quickly over to Powell. Sideways running back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the way and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. This goal is a product of the goaltender not being able to find the puck. And anytime you're the offensive end, you want to get traffic in front for this very reason. You can see him battling in the butterfly to try and find it, and he finds it too late.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Panthers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Ingolstadt's got it across the line. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Battling for it along the boards. Ingolstadt's got it near the point. And he gets in front of that rocket. Sogard's going to make the smart decision and hang on for a much-needed whistle here.
Well, there's so much urgency in this game at both ends because it is a nail-biter, and he has been outstanding between the pipes. I mean, making the saves, critical, timely saves. But guess what? This is a great decision to just hold on to this puck, slow things down, give everyone a breather.
The Bulldogs have it now. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Hendricks lugging the puck. Handles the pass from the right wing. And his twig collapses with a chance there. From the open ice, they gain the line. Scooped up along the wall by Prepavesis. Slides it across. Off the post.
The Bulldogs trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Fires it. Big save by the goaltender. That's moved up ahead. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Handles the puck. And he dodges the poke check there. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Bulldogs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Puck Scooped up by Ellis. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Shot! Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Ingolstadt's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Great stick work at the steal. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint.
Sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net.
Scores! And look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within 2. And this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
The Bulldogs haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They got to find a way to get some chances.
Ingolstadt's playing it through the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Shot! That redirects wide.
And there'll be some frustration with that one. You got to love that he got to some primetime real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. Man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
And a great save! And the puck's knocked loose. Under a minute to go in the third. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Bulldogs gain control of the puck. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Sends it into the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. On the backhand! Puts it off the inside of the iron.
The Bulldogs with an offensive zone chance right there, and that's a tough bounce as they're trying to get themselves back in the game.
Here they come on the attack. Big-time defensive play.
The Panthers are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks.
To the empty net. They score!
Yeah, this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker on that game well fought and a win well earned. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
The Panthers are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. And off the face-off, they take possession. Tries to feed it across. Close it from the point. The lane was dying seconds and he makes the save. And that brings it into this one here this evening. Ingolstadt's team effort above and beyond here tonight for the win.
Yeah, and it was cumulative, wasn't it? I mean, you saw it up and down the lineup. Every time a line and a deep pairing got on the ice, they were looking to funnel the puck to the net. And whether you're shooting from distance or not, it's whether you're shooting to create, and they capitalized on it.
That'll do home from tonight's holiday edition. We wish you all a safe and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you after the holidays.